Alright, so, hello out there. Welcome to another episode of Game Jam. I'm Fight Club Hubs, and today, we're going to be playing The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, and we got special guest, Crystal with us. How are you doing today, Crystal?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Fabulous. Can't wait to play this game that I haven't played in about 20 or so years. um, this is actually quite a very important game, in my opinion, of the Zelda franchise. Oh, hey, look at that. All my stuff has been deleted. Uh, but what do you think of the? Well, you consider this to be your one of your favorite Zelda games, as well as I consider it as well. So why don't you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, I consider it my absolute favorite of the Zelda series. I haven't played all of the games, but I've played most of them. For me, playing it as a kid, I was just really struck by um, I was just really struck by the plot. It was not something that I was used to as much. As a kid, you get to about a little bit before the sixth dungeon, and you're kind of hit with this bombshell. And I remember actually putting the game down and kind of deciding for myself, like, do I want to finish this game? Because I don't think I do, because
That is,
you have a kind of a choice to make in a way.
yeah.
Um,
It's I definitely remember that moment you're talking about as well. You start the game off with this guy who happens to be an owl. And if you, I remember specifically, the owl was drawn on the cover of the 50th issue of Nintendo Power, and I used that incomplete map right there to get through the first three dungeons. I managed to make my way to the sixth dungeon. I mean, and what's different about this Zelda game as opposed to say Link's Awakening, or A Link to the Past, is this one has a heck of a lot more narrative to it than
yeah,
that one. And on top of that, you actually just develop like a bond with some of these characters at the very beginning of the game, and you do some mini quests for them and you interact with them, which is something you don't really do in a Link to the Past, and it ends up making really affecting how you feel as you progress through the game, and then you feel like such a douchebag once you beat it. It's a game. It's a
yep.
game that definitely
And
has no happy ending to it whatsoever. Well, I probably shouldn't say that for those who probably it's now on the 3DS Virtual Shop, right?
yeah, in fact, I think the year that it came out on the virtual console for the 3DS, I think it actually was the top selling game that year. Which surprised me because I feel like it's very rare for me to find somebody else that plays this game
Mm-hmm.
or has played this game. When I meet people who do, a lot of people say, yes, this is definitely one of my top Zelda games. Maybe it's not their favorite, but it's up there. Um, but it's just, I feel like it's really rare for me to find anybody that actually plays it. So to hear that it was like one of the top, if not the top, the year that it came out, which I think was 2011 on the virtual console, that was kind of surprising to me.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, where would you rank this game? I'm going to actually get started as we progress, but where would you rank this in the entire Zelda franchise?
for me, it would be number one.
Number one.
Um, yeah, it's definitely my favorite. I think it is followed closely by Wind Waker, which I played for the first time this year. I got it for my birthday, along with tickets to the Zelda Symphony of the Goddesses, which is coming in a few weeks here to Chicago. So,
Oh, night. Did the tour start, or has it been going on for a while? I actually missed. I think
um,
I missed the announcement, or I saw it and I just forgot when it was coming to Philly.
yeah, so it's in its third year, and so it started. I want to say in like February or something, and it's just kind of been traveling around for this last one. I don't know if they're going to play any of the Link's Awakening songs during it. I hope that they do. For me, it's some of the best music, along with Wind Waker.
Yeah, Ballad of the Windfish is probably one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a sad one too, but yeah. So as we're underway now, Link is shipwrecked on Koholint Island, rescued by I forget her name now. I actually missed it. It's Marin.
Marin.
Marin, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Marin, and then we got this Mario-looking guy over here.
Taryn.
Her dad, fisherman. Yeah, Taryn. There we go. What's your name? Think of it. It's kind of weird, eh? So, yes, got the shield. Now I can progress and get to the sword on the beach. Which I have to ask: if you're on the beach and you find a body, you don't see the sword, which is probably only a few feet away. There we go.
I mean,
This feels weird playing with an analog stick on the GameCube.
Oh, I imagine.
Yep. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do outside of Die Hard Game Fan, Crystal?
Sure. So, other than writing for Die Hard Game Fan, I am a PhD student in community psychology. I am working on my dissertation. My dissertation is on online and gaming communities. So I've actually done, if anybody was at CEO Otaku last weekend, or this past weekend, I was there. I thankfully made it out before Hurricane Matthew seems to be sweeping in. It did rain a bit while we were down in Orlando. And then earlier on in the year, we did an online survey of FGC people who'd had experiences with the FGC community.
And well, you were telling me some interesting stuff before we started the stream. I mean, is there anything you want to reveal? Like you said, there was some really interesting stuff that you've noticed right away. I mean, you don't want to mention everything since you're not done your dissertation.
Right. So some of the stuff that we found so far is that there does seem to be a pretty strong sense of community within members of the FGC, and that in general the community doesn't really seem like it feels that understood, particularly by non-gaming media, which makes sense considering how non-gaming media like CNN, Fox, BBC, all of those, how they tend to, treat gaming in general and gaming communities in general, and the long-standing stereotype of gamers are violent and they're losers who live in their mom's basement kind of stereotypes that seem to kind of still pervade a lot of like not gaming news, but like mainstream news sites. So it does seem like there's a sense of not really feeling understood, but also kind of a strong sense of, what the community is and isn't. And I also thought it was interesting that there seemed to be some controversy over whether Smash counts as a fighting game. Just kind of from a quick glance at our qualitative data, people seem to be divided on that.
Yeah. So what was one of the more interesting things you've noticed? I mean, you finally said you went to your first tournament, which was CEO Otaku. How was your experience there, and like how different of an environment is it if you've been to any other like esports like tournaments or leagues? Maybe you can make a comparison.
Yeah, I haven't been to any kind of esports. I've been to some like conventions and stuff, both gaming and like anime conventions and stuff. And so what I noticed is it was a really diverse group. There were people from everywhere. There was a guy there from Japan. There were people there from Canada. I talked to somebody that was from Puerto Rico. And there were just everybody was really friendly and really nice, and it seemed really willing to talk. People seemed pretty excited to talk about the community and what effect it's had on them. And just kind of, sharing their experiences and some of the stuff that they've seen since they started.
All right, we're going to have to do this real quick, right?
What's that? Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't be a Zelda game if you didn't do this at least once.
It would not.
I'm probably going to die, because I'm not in a very good spot.
Nope, that's...
Here we go.
There it goes. Although if you die, you lose your chance at the perfect ending, which I believe this is the only Zelda to have a different ending if you don't die. There you go.
Well, I played the original Game Boy one, so I don't think there was an extra ending. I think that was the DX.
Oh, it might have been. Yeah, that was the one that I played.
Yeah, I didn't play I don't have DX. I got this one. I figured that's good enough for me. I mean, get an extra dungeon just because it has color? I don't know about that.
There's also the photograph feature. That was in just DX, right?
I believe so. Yes. There was no
Which
photograph.
that was pretty amusing.
There you go. Got the little wind-up sword effects. And believe it or not, yeah, you just saw me pick up a seashell. There's about, what, 50 of those in the game? Or 200? I forget how many of those. And you give them to... There's a seashell collector in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And
26, I think.
Yeah, that's right. There's 26 of them spread throughout the entire game. I don't need a level 1 shield. I would like to get that shovel at some point. It helps with fighting of all kinds of nifty stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty much
But
now
I
we're...
think you...
Hmm?
Oh, I think you only need 20 of them to get the reward.
Push all the buttons at once. I can... Oh, that's the reset button. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, I'm just making myself through walking around the village, just getting reacquainted with all this stuff. I like the music here. It's very calm, very simple. There's Marin right there. There's the.
If you talk to her, she sings. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, she does.
I used to come talk to her and then just like sit in that little square and listen to the Ballad of the Windfish. And also, you can swipe your sword at the dog and he doesn't attack you.
Oh, such a beautiful tune. Even though it's just one single note. Yeah, the dog is totally absorbed. And I recall once you get the gauntlet, you can go in here and you can wake up, like, the rooster, which can fly you from location to location.
Oh, yeah.
I think it is. I think it's the grave of the rooster. I don't know. Alright, let's make our way to the first dungeon. It should be, interesting. It's the one where we're gonna get the feather to start jumping around. Of course,
The old wise owl, the guardian
of the island. Doing what? He's getting a boy to do his work. So, overall in the entire Zelda franchise, I mean, my personal opinion is that Ocarina of Time is probably one of the most overrated games of all time. I do agree with that. I still think it's a great game, but I do not think it's probably one of the 5 greatest games ever created, it's been heralded as many, many times. I would say it's definitely in my top 4. Maybe it's... I would say it's flip-flopping between... well, no, it's not going to flip-flop. I would say my top 3 would be this, Link's Awakening, Wind Waker, Link to the Past, and then Ocarina of Time.
I think mine is this, Wind Waker and Majora's Mask. I actually was always more of a fan of Majora's Mask than I was of Ocarina of Time.
I just couldn't get into Majora's Mask in any way whatsoever. It's just whatever it is about that game, I don't like the countdown mechanic whatsoever, so it kind of got on my nerves real quickly. Forget, is this... Okay, yeah, this is a puzzle. Just gotta walk real fast. Trying to remember, how do I break the crystals? I have to have the pickaxe, I think. Is there a pickaxe?
No, it's, you lift those up with the
gauntlet?
The, power bracelet, right?
Okay.
I want to say it's the power bracelet.
Yeah, it is the power bracelet, because I need to pick that up in order to get to this. And I can't move these guys yet, can I? Oh, yes, I can.
You can move some of them, I think. Maybe.
There's the mushroom, which is going to be given to the witch. So once we give it to the witch, then we can start making potions. Go. Ah, crap. See. Okay, it doesn't work for me here because I don't obviously know the timing to get it down. That's why so many speedrunners are able to get through this game real quickly. It's because they know how to do that, that little technique to get around. I think that's pretty cool how... I mean, I don't have Game Boy Color settings or anything like that. It's just the 4 basic colors. Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind. I guess you can...
You can smash them.
Never mind.
Yeah, we don't know anything.
Not anymore.
No. Obviously, years have taken its toll on us, so we don't know anything about this game anymore.
I think the last time I played it was like 4 years ago. And I...
Oh, you've played it way more recently than me.
Well, yeah, but it was... I was helping somebody else get through the game, so I don't really... It wasn't like I was playing it, so I don't have that same memory as I would have if I would have played it.
I think right up here is the first dungeon. Somewhere around here. I thought it was you had to fall in a hole. I could be wrong. That's the spring. I think you can summon a fairy there. And that's... I'm trying to remember what that was.
The first dungeon is...
I know... Oh, hey, I love this
Gale Cave.
power-up.
Oh, yeah.
You just move around real much faster. You do much more damage. Oh, crap. If there's anything I can't stand, it's those pickle monsters. And that's the witch right there.
Oh, you should go in there, yeah.
I should probably give her that stuff anyway, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can, Double toil and trouble. Our toadstool mix makes powder for tricks. Oh wait, I have to equip it. I forgot. Right, that's the map. That's right. Give it to her, and then I come back later, and she. Oh wait, no.
No, she'll give it. She should give it to you right away.
There
it's
you go.
Powder.
That's right. The powder transforms some things.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'll make it easier for me to kill the. Like, watch this. It'll transform this guy right here to something I can actually kill.
The goofy-looking thing.
Oh nope! It didn't do crap. It just made him look goofy.
That's funny. No, there's a certain character you should be looking for.
First... I think the dungeon is actually, supposed to be... It's in this area of the forest. Maybe I'm not going far enough somewhere.
I think you need to go southeast from the entrance.
Damn blobs.
Those you have to lift.
Yeah, I walked into that by accident. He has that thing where he automatically latches onto stuff if you touch it. Alright, yep. I can't go that way yet. I have to get the feather. Just run this way, avoid them. I swear, I thought the entrance was somewhere nearby. I'm getting plenty of money, though, that's for sure.
You'll have that shovel in no time.
Absolutely. Now I'm just willingly trying to kill myself. Because we have no idea. Yeah, I was saying in 2 hours, we'll probably not even make it to a third dungeon. Here's the main entrance to the forest right here.
So wait, from the entrance?
Yeah.
You should run into somebody somewhere around the entrance.
There he goes, the
There he
raccoon.
is.
There he is. Ah, to powder. Okay. Now he just explodes in a ball of fiery... Oh, it's Terran.
Oh, to answer Mark's question, yeah, there's DX is the full color version.
I believe he's supposed to have something for us. Now, am I supposed to go back to the village and then come back?
I think you just go north, I think.
Oh, that's right. You have to rescue Terran. Now I got the entrance to the dungeon.
Also, hello, Mark.
Hey, Mark, how you doing, buddy? So, the windfish is waiting. And he's really rushing us to do his dirty work for him. Alright, let's see here. Do I go up? Oh, wait. No, we don't want to go this way yet. At least not without the feather, so I can jump that guy.
I think you want to leave the forest.
Yeah, I think it's actually down here now. Oops. I'm actually probably getting ahead of it, but I do know that for a fact that we're going to be coming back to the village at some point to get the dog.
No, you should jump. You should jump in that hole.
I already did.
Okay,
I got
sorry,
the
I
heart
missed
piece.
that.
Yeah, I did it when I came back to the village the first time. But yeah, at some point on our way to the second dungeon, I have to get the chain chomp so I can, clear a path in the swamp.
I love that chain chomp.
Oh, it's probably the coolest pet on the planet.
There's also, if you go play that, it's like the claw game, you can get the Yoshi doll, which starts off that whole trading, sequence. Today is the 5th. I have a class tomorrow, Mark, so that's why we're not doing it tomorrow.
Yeah, we were originally
I have
gonna
like
do
a random seminar
on Thursday, but yeah, I am my day is flexible for those. I mean, I prefer to have them on Thursday, so it's like on a consistent, time. But not everybody's going to be available.
Yep, it just so happened that the one time I have this professional development seminar once a month, and it just so happens that it's tomorrow.
Trying to think, is it those two areas right here that's blocked off? That's the dungeon, or is it down here? I'm trying to remember.
No, it's it should be kind of on the beach-ish area.
Or yeah, it should be near the beach at least.
Yeah, it should be east somewhere, if my memory holds. And that should be the alligator place.
Oh,
He wants
yeah.
a can of food.
Yeah, he's the one. Yeah, you get the Yoshi doll, and this is one of the guys you can trade with. I think you can give him. I think you give somebody the shovel, and he comes to him.
No, it's like you trade the Yoshi doll to this mom, who then gives you a ribbon, maybe, and then you give that to the chain chomp.
Okay,
That
it doesn't
wants
look
it,
like
and then they give you, I think, the can of food, maybe, and then you trade that with the thing, and he gives you bananas, and then you give that to a monkey.
That's right. Yeah, the monkey
The
is supposed
most
to.
random.
It's probably one of the most painstakingly long mini side quests in the game in any Zelda game. Outside of maybe trying to find all the stupid spiders in Ocarina of Time.
Mm,
That was a
the
pain in the ass.
Skulltulas.
Yeah, I don't remember their names. I just call them spiders.
Well, they're like usually they're. I think when my friend Brian was playing, he was going through Link to the Past. I would reference it by the name. That's their monster name, and it's like that's not where we noted. That's not usually referenced anywhere in the game. Like they're just monsters. Nobody ever tells you like, oh, that's a Skulltula, or oh, that's a Stalfos, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you just kind of have to know that from outside knowledge.
Yeah, you just have to learn that from like remembering the manuals from back when you were a kid. Here's one of the cool things I just remembered. This is probably the only Zelda game I think that has power-ups throughout the game. Like, I just got the acorn, which increases my defense. Then you had that triangle, Triforce-looking thing, piece of power that boosts you. There's nothing like that in any other Zelda game from that point on. Like, for any Zelda game, period.
I think this was the first of the games with collectibles, too, with the seashells. After that, people had other collectibles, but...
Yeah. Here we go. Thought he was supposed to mumble something in his sleep, but I guess I was wrong.
Should go do the claw game.
I think that's a great idea. Let's go do the claw game.
I think it's southeast, maybe? Is it that one? Yeah, I think so.
I should probably change my name to Thief. What do you think?
That's always a fun...
The rest is just timing. Yeah, okay. Ooh, got it on my first try. I am
Nice.
so pro.
I also liked that this game had reference. I mean, like, there's a Yoshi doll, and then I think there's a character that's doing like this pen pal thing, and he's actually talking to like a goat or something, but like she sends him a picture of Princess Peach, and at the bottom it says Christine, so he thinks he's talking to a Christine that looks like Princess Peach, but he's actually been a pen pal with a goat. And, like, there's just other like random, Mario references and stuff.
Yeah, how about King Wart just showing up in the middle of this game?
Yeah.
gives you one of the musical songs you play.
And then I think if you go north from here, you can go visit the there's a woman with a baby, and a baby won't stop crying, and I think you give her the Yoshi doll, and you get the ribbon, and then you can give the ribbon to the dog, I think, to the Bow Wow.
Is it in this town, or is it the...
Yeah. So it's a little north. It should be up those stairs and to the left, I think.
Yeah, the
like
house
a double
with the
house.
triplets and stuff like that. There we go.
So...
And there's the dad right there. The dad you're going to meet later on in the game. He's going to get stuck in the mountains. I remember that. You are such a generous person. Here, take this. That's probably why the kid was crying. He has fashion taste.
And then, yeah, I think you can...
I keep forgetting you can't smash the pots. You have to actually be able to pick them up. All right, let's go and try and find the first dungeon now. I think we've lollygagged around enough.
Well, you can on your way out talk to the Bow Wow. I think that's the one that wants the ribbon. Or maybe the woman wants the ribbon for the Bow Wow.
Yeah, that's right. The little one right there, the little Chomp Chomp.
Yep. And then you might have to hold it up. I don't remember. Somebody wants it. Maybe it's the one outside. Or am I wrong? I
thought it was that one.
Or maybe it's the one next door? Is there somebody next door?
This one right here.
That.
Yeah, Chomp Chomp that talks. Somehow it has sentience.
And then you'll get some canned food, and you can go trade it to the alligator.
The alligator wants dog food?
Mm-hmm.
It makes perfect sense. Then we get the banana. Oh yeah, that's right. And then you use you give the banana to the monkey, and the monkey calls his buddies over, and they build a bridge or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Just weird stuff will keep happening. That's all we know. All right, let's talk to Mr. Gator. For heaven's sake, what has he been starving?
With all those bananas, he's been starving.
Yeah. Oh, for the love of God, give me that canned food, please. And he eats it without taking it out of the can first. Yeah, I would say bananas for dog food is a much better deal.
Yeah. Although I probably would have kept the Yoshi doll. One of the things that I was super happy about, whoops, is
what page have I not been updating, Mark? I'm just now seeing this. Oh, hey, it's Eevee.
Yeah, I got it at CEO Taku. I was like, there's a giant Eevee head for a pillow. I'm going to get it. I think the dungeon is east.
You know, I didn't see it on the beach, so it's probably not here. It's probably somewhere over here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're near it now. Let's go down here. There it is.
Yeah. And then we get one of my favorite items.
Down below it says 10-6. Where?
Hey guys, here's a small schedule for when GameJam will be streamed, etc., etc.
That one. Okay. I forgot. I thought I changed that actually. Oops. Let me take a look at that real quick. Actually, I can fix that no problem real quick. Pause the video so I don't hear an echo.
We will return to your regularly programmed
Absolutely. So
after this commercial break.
Oh, if
you're interested in the fighting game community and research on online and gaming technologies, you should go to Facebook and search for Online Technologies Lab.
Okay, see, actually, right here, I don't know if you look right there where it shows the GameJam like insert with the logo and all that stuff. It says the 5th right there. If you look at the where I post the comments talking about the small schedule right there, I can't edit that. And I posted that before, you and me had to change the date.
Yeah. Interesting.
So c'est la vie. Alright, so anyway, getting back to the game, let's go kill a monster. Or two. Level 1, Tail Cave. Yay!
I think this is one of the dungeons that has fireballs that shoot at you occasionally.
Yep.
Yep.
Start off with the compass, not bad.
What are you dotting, Mark? My shitty commercial?
Probably. You know, the annoying thing about the compass is getting items in this game is that... Oh, crap. I got too close to the edge. is when you get to the is when you get them in every dungeon. It tells you what they do every single time. It's kind of annoying.
Oh, nope, he's giving you shit, apparently.
He'll give me shit no matter what, so I ain't bothered by it.
At last, you've been in this dungeon for like 2 minutes. But at last, you have a map.
Yes.
You know, they made a manga for this game.
Yeah, they did actually. I didn't. I only knew about the manga that they made for Ocarina of Time though at that time though.
Yeah, they changed the storyline around a little bit. Although now I'm trying to remember what change they made. Oh, they gave him a fairy. I don't remember what her name was, but she kind of
they probably
helps him
did
out,
that
and
to because of the popularity of Ocarina of Time. Did it come out at the same time?
that's a good question. I can take a look. I think also so that there's more narrative. Like she explains a lot to him.
They have to keep him mute, right, for the whole. For the
No,
whole
he talks. Yeah, he talks. He's got a he's got a pretty interesting personality. They kind of position Link's Awakening as a as Link fighting two natures. So they have the nature that wants things to stay the same and the nature that wants things to be different. You have to push those guys over with your shield.
That works. Oh, here's a stone slab. Something's missing. Yeah, I gotta find the slab to be able to read it.
It was released in 1994.
Okay, so about a year
manga
after
did.
this game. I love it.
Yeah.
Goombas somehow find their way in here, but then again, it's just one big fish's dream. Oh, you can't jump on them. Or drop on them, for that matter. Ah! How dare it teases me. There we go. So now that we got the feather, we can jump around like a maniac. Whee! Oh! Jump on things like a maniac, I should say.
Oh, Mark.
Well, let's go up here and see what we got. Oh yeah, this is fun. I gotta get them all to match. Oops.
What website is that? Ooh, you got close there.
Crap. Damn it. Damn it. Somehow I feel if I keep doing this, I'm gonna suddenly drop my PG-13 rating. Drop a couple F-bombs.
I think if you leave the room and come back, they'll all be flipping at the same spot.
Yep, they're all flipping.
And then if you...
It's just a matter of getting them all in the same corner.
Yeah. Which is kind of annoying. Or at least two of them at once makes it a little easier.
Haha!
There we go.
And I got the slab. Now you can read this, which is going to give you a small instruction video. Turn the spined ones over with a shield. Not gonna lie, that's one of the goofiest looking mid bosses I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And that's the boss door right there. Oh, okay. So if I get knocked off, this is where I go. So I gotta continue through the stage and find the boss key first. Which I can... Oh, it's not giving me the dungeon map. Wait, no. Go here for the dungeon map. Ah, there it
Yeah,
is.
you should. Yeah. I like also the... Sometimes you go to the side view.
I actually don't mind that at all. I mean, people don't
Yeah,
like that because it reminds them of Zelda 2. I was like, what was wrong with Zelda 2?
Nothing.
I thought it was perfectly
Well,
fine.
probably some things, but
They can cry me a river.
nothing's perfect.
Alright, I need a bomb for that, but... Oh, crap. I didn't hit the jump button. See, in the original Zelda game, those guys didn't really do damage. They just hit you and they prevented you from Oop. There we go. They just prevented you from swinging your sword. Like they stunned you momentarily, but here they just straight up do damage. Oh wow, really? The other one says the same thing? Let's see here. There's a key up there that I need to get, and that's the boss key. I can't get it that way. Oh wait, I think I have to go up a level and drop down or something like that. Or do I go this way? Yes. There we go. I had an extra key to go. That's good. There we go. Boss key. Let's go kill it. Man, my reaction sucks. You know, I just noticed something. You jump down the stairs at the same speed that you would walking down them. So, like, there's absolutely no point in jumping down.
Although, it is pretty fun to just jump everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we didn't get that option back when we played the Links to the Past or the... Well, we did have the option to jump in the other one. In Zelda 2. That wasn't hard. Just stand in one spot and swang my sword.
Bye-bye, Moldorm.
Yep. He makes a return appearance though later on.
Yep. Yeah. He's definitely not the hardest boss in this game.
No, but he is one of like the two easiest.
Yeah.
And the easiest is like the boss of what, the fourth dungeon, the one where you go underwater, the fish. Like, literally, you can just kill him by dropping on top of him and just swinging your sword. And then you're done.
Cool.
I like the music for the owl. It makes him sound so mystical.
Oh, I guess we could have bought bombs in town, maybe.
Yeah, it's probably... Well, I didn't see them listed, though, so but they might be, once I get the shovel. They might show up.
Yeah.
But I do have to go back to town. That's when I gotta get the chomp. The chomp. Whatever you want to call them.
Bow wow.
Yeah, big bow wow. Try and get as much money as I can. See if I can get that shovel. Not gonna get anything from you. So, in regards to Zelda... Oh, yeah, somebody got kidnapped.
Oh, yep.
The moblins came to the village.
Because they're jerks.
That's right, they kidnapped Bow Wow, and then once you get Bow Wow, then you can use Bow Wow to open the second dungeon.
By eating those weird plants.
It's terrible, my Bow Wow was dog-napped. Lady, I think you need glasses. That technically isn't a dog. Have you not been seeing the four-legged furry things running around the town? Like, you got one right there that looks kind of like a fox.
Yeah, I don't know if they're supposed to be foxes or dogs.
I think they're supposed to be dogs. Yeah, still not
Oh,
enough.
you're still short.
Love the slowdown in this game when I do that. Oh well. So, we have to go through the forest to get to the Bow Wow. Just trying to remember, see if there's anything here I need to get, but I guess not.
I was really happy when they put Marin in Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, for the DS, right? Or is she in the Wii version?
She's in the Wii version.
I haven't played much of that, but if she is, then I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, she swings a giant bell. And her like special attack is she sings the song for a little bit and a windfish lands on the monsters in front of you.
Okay, I need to start playing the game again.
Yeah, it's
just for that.
It's pretty great. I'm like, yep, I'm probably going to use almost exclusively her because that's absolutely perfect.
That's great.
There should be a heart piece somewhere surrounded by holes that you can pick up.
It's not that far. It's actually this way, I believe. Right here. Ta-da! Oh, crap. Gravity sucks. Yeah. I need to get the bracelet, I think, to get in there, too. I think that's actually one of the next things I gotta get. What is that thing exactly? Is that supposed to be another owl?
Maybe? Maybe it's supposed to be like a... Oh... You know, like a gossip stone or something.
Something like that. Here we go, Moblin thing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, there's an invader. Let's all stand around and walk like a bunch of idiots.
Walk randomly.
Yeah. Oh, you done fucked up now, boys? I got a power stone. Or a power
You must be an assassin.
for the mutt.
I also love that she has 3 dogs and her name is Meow Meow.
Oh, right. I gotta dodge him.
Mm-hmm. Because he's an idiot.
Yeah, okay. I got hit by him, sure. I haven't died this much in forever. I think it's a lot easier to get taken damage in this game than the previous Zelda games.
Well, I also just feel like the older games in general were slightly harder than a lot of the newer games. I think for a while there was a philosophy that basically led to a lot of hand-holding in the franchise, and I think that's going to be changing with Breath of the Wild a bit. There's going to be less hand-holding.
Yeah. I think it also has a lot to do with the fact that in the game you can also... Oh, crap. I was too far away. Come on. Come on, a little bit closer. There you go. But in the newer games, it's a lot easier to dodge because they give you like the rolling attacks, side dash, sidestep, and all that fun stuff.
Especially in like Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah. There we go. I knew I could get a second hit on him before he stood up. My question is why does he look like a pancake when that happens? Yeah. Now I got the mutt. Time to go to the second dungeon. Alright, so in Zelda lore, I mean...
If you go... I think you want to go right, actually. What were you going to say?
In Zelda lore, yeah, I can't go that way. I have to go the long way around. I love how he just randomly eats monsters and leaves their like hearts. But where does this game again fit chronologically? Right after Link to the Past, correct?
So after Link to the Past, he goes on an adventure which leads to Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages, and then he comes back. And then this is on his way back to Hyrule from Oracle of Seasons and Ages.
Really? So
the linked game of that. Let me double check. I actually have Hyrule Historia here in case there were any questions. But yeah, I think that's the case.
Yeah, but those two games came out afterwards. And here's where the first pen pal character is. This guy.
Yeah. Where's the chron? There it is. Page 6. Yeah. Oh, do you mean in terms of what order they came out, or what order they are in the official timeline?
In the timeline.
Yeah, in the timeline, it's Ocarina of Time, and then Link to the Past, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, Link's Awakening, and then that leads to Legend of Zelda and the Adventure of Link.
That's just weird, considering this game came out before the Oracle games by like 3 years.
Yeah, so I think that the reason why they made this chronology is because fans wanted it. I don't think they ever intended for there to be like an overarching story. I think they just wanted to make a bunch of games, right? Because like The Legend of Zelda was the first game, and it's like the second to last game in this chronology in the timeline, so...
Yeah, and then you only have some games that have direct sequels to them, like Majora's Mask and even Wind Waker are direct sequels to Ocarina of Time. And now they're saying...
And Phantom Hourglass is a sequel to Wind Waker.
Yeah. And now...
And then I think Spirit Tracks is a sequel to... Phantom
Now,
Hourglass.
I don't think they explain it, but where does the hero games fit in the chronology? The The ones where, it's multiple links. Like
the Four Swords?
Yeah, the Four Swords Adventure and all that stuff.
Like
the GameCube one, the DS.
Four Swords Adventures is after Twilight Princess.
So they actually
Four
are
Swords.
considered
Okay,
events,
so
not
wait.
just like random side games.
So the very, very first game is Skyward Sword, and then it's Minish Cap, and then it's Four Swords, and then it's Ocarina of Time, and then those split into 3 timelines. And then it's the middle one where the hero is triumphant and the Sacred Realm remains protected. Goes Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and then Four Swords Adventures.
Interesting. Now, isn't there like a timeline split though?
Yeah, so
I remember that.
After Ocarina of Time, there's a timeline where the hero is defeated, and there's 2 timelines where the hero is triumphant. And the difference between those 2 are the child era and the adult era.
So which is the game that they claim that Link was defeated in?
If the hero is defeated, it goes to A Link to the Past.
Really?
Mhm.
So what game is it that Link is possibly defeated in? That seems pretty broad.
Ocarina of Time.
Really? So then in that case, Ganon gets what, sealed in Dark World by the goddesses or something like that? What does that make sense?
The imprisoning war is what they call it. I actually don't know much about the imprisoning war. I can take a look.
Because he escapes the Dark World through the use of Aghanim, imprisoning the sages, and then using the 7 maidens or something like that to release his power. And so if he loses, he supposedly loses in Ocarina of Time, he gets imprisoned and then, or he gets sent to the Dark World.
It says, of all possible outcomes, Link, the hero of time, faced defeat at the hands of Ganondorf. The thief obtained the 3 pieces of the Triforce, transformed into the Demon King, Ganon, and continued to threaten the world in future eras. The conflict surrounding the Triforce continued without end. The blood of the gods weakened, and the kingdom of Hyrule shrank into a shadow of its former glory. And then it says... The 7 sages of Hyrule, led by Princess Zelda, sealed Ganon and the Triforce in the Sacred Realm as a final resort. And then the imprisoning war. For a brief time, it seemed as though peace had returned to the kingdom. However, there were many who knew of the existence of the Triforce and the entrance to the Sacred Realm because of the events set in motion by Ganondorf. Their lust aroused, they rushed to gain access to the Holy Land in their quest to obtain the power of the gods. Little did they realize that the Sacred Realm had been transformed into the Dark World by Ganondorf's evil heart. None returned from their adventures. Instead, only the power of darkness flowed forth, which is where we start off with Link's Awakening, or not Link's Awakening, Link to the Past.
Okay. See, again, it's doing that. It's doing that instructions. Oh, hey, here's how the compass works. We know. Woo. Boy, howdy. I'm yawning like a storm. So I think I get the bracelet in here.
I believe so.
This guy's persistent. I got a key. Oh, crap. Let's see here. Jump. Jump.
Yay, key.
Yay, another key. Now, one of the few, I guess, complaints you could make about this game is that the dungeons in this game are incredibly short. And I can definitely see that, and I can to some degree agree with it, but I think that they're the perfect length in my opinion. Especially for a game that's really meant to be on the go.
And I feel they also focused mostly, I think with the exception of probably Eagle's Tower, they also just focused more on the games having unique designs. So like all of the dungeons, I think except one, and I think that's Eagle's Tower, is shaped like an object that's relevant to the game. So like the first one was shaped like a tail. And I think this one, I can't remember what the shape is for this one, but if you look at the map, it's clearly shaped like an object once you get the full map. I think it's shaped like a bottle, because I think this is Bottle Grotto.
I believe so, yeah.
So, yeah, I think the only one that isn't like that is Eagle Tower.
I have to say, when you got to the second quest in the original Zelda, and it went from, you know, the shapes of, like, animals and stuff like that, and then it's just spilling out Zelda. We're so... Ooh, geez, I have been yawning a lot. I wonder if it's my sinuses or something. But yeah, like, 5 of the levels spell Zelda out if you pay attention to their outline. Which is pretty cool. Oops. Whoosh.
Oh, look, this guy.
Yeah, this guy is pretty freaking easy. If you just keep hitting him... Oh, hey, how about that? You just keep hitting him and he can't really... Oh, what the hell? He's just throwing bombs before I have a chance to really react. But if you get to him, you actually just hit him in the corner and just keep hitting him. He can't do shit. I got a key. I think I should go and open his door. Crap. Oh. Come on, let me... Thank you. And the stone slab that... Oh, it's a map, actually. Never mind. I almost got hit. Thank God for random hit detection. Oh. Maybe I should just play with the D-pad, because the analog stick is definitely making it a little bit harder to move around.
A little flighty.
A little yeah, very floaty. The problem is the D-pad on the GameCube controller is so damn small. It almost kind of hurts your thumb after a while. Doot doot doot. Doot 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 doot. Hope that floating heart is still there. I could use that. Yay!
Mark says, I hope you're not going to be this bad at the game when it's my turn to join you.
No. It's an RPG. I'm not usually that bad at them. At RPGs, anyway. Oh, pixel perfect jumping my ass. I'm trying to think, How do I get to that again? I think I have to get the bracelet first. Oh, crap.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Well, I've forgotten almost everything about this game.
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks you in real good. And I'm not touching the damn thing, and it just auto does that. I'm getting tired of that. That's probably my...
I was wondering if Mark or Cryptor Trails was going to comment on that, but
He should.
nope, he just... Oh, those things.
Yeah, more Mario characters make an appearance. They'll disappear once I light things up. There we go. Now things will be so much simpler.
Yay!
Let's smash stuff. Oh. I have to equip... I forgot. It's one of those you still have to equip type of things. Jesus Christ. And then you gotta pull back. There we go. Health. Doot, 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 doot. He makes it look like such a struggle just to picking everything up, though.
Yeah, it's like, what are those pots made of?
Crap.
No, you can jump.
Oh, right, right, right. There we go. Got me another key. Let's go down here. Crap. Don't touch me. What's down here? Let's take a look first. Ah, it's a Polvos. Too bad I can't scream into the microphone to kill it. I don't know if you saw the episode with James and Mike Mondays on Cinemassacre. They did a thing where they played the Famicom version of Legend of Zelda with the microphone and controller too, and they just ended up just screaming all kinds of obscenities to kill the Polvos. It was just so hilarious to watch. Ah, Little Shop of Horrors. Oh.
I popped in for a moment, the other day. I saw you guys playing, Nemo.
That's one of my favorite NES games. It's a shame that, not gonna show up. There you go. That's one of my favorite Capcom games that people just don't seem to give enough respect to. Okay, where...
I remember watching the movie as a kid. I watched it a lot because it was kind of weird and unsettling, and I liked that for some reason as a kid.
I liked it. I honestly, it wasn't a great movie, but I still liked it myself. The one thing that sticks with me, though, is how uncharacteristic of a voice the Nightmare King had. It sounded like... he sounded like a proper gentleman. It was just the weirdest thing ever.
The thing that really stuck with me was banana pajama, banana pajama, banana pajama.
Oh God, when he was doing the incantations for the scepter.
Yeah.
And yet King Morpheus is the one who was making it sound like a boss. Like he didn't say the banana pajama part like a million times. Come on, let's go back over here. Ah, I keep forgetting to do that on my way out. Let's go through the door with the key. Oh, you're fucked now. But he still manages to jump on me. What a dick. Hold still, damn it. Thank you.
Let me kill you.
Can you just stand there and die, please? That's all? Is it too much to ask? Here we go.
Mark, what do you don't saying? I think I missed something. There was a no.
Oh, I don't have the key.
Oh, that I liked disturbing things as a kid. Yeah, there was also that non-Disney Snow White sequel that, like...
Let
Do
me
you
guess.
know what I'm talking about?
Is it the one that was produced like in Germany?
I don't know, but it was just really awkward, and it's like got the queen's brother, and he can turn into like this giant vampire bat thing, and it's just really friggin' weird. And I love the hell out of that movie as a kid, and it's just like I watched it as an adult, and there's this like scene that's kind of rapey and like really awkward, and like I was watching it with a friend, and he had never even knew that this existed, and he was like, "This is just odd," and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know anything anymore."
Everything you know is a lie.
It's what is it called?
It probably got its name changed. Like there was a
I
movie.
think it's called Happily Ever After. Yeah, and it was made, and like Irene Cara's in it.
No, I need to go down here because there's.
And like there's this owl that smokes cigars. It's like so weird. I'll post it in chat if anybody is interested. And it has a rating of like 5 out of 10. It's just really, it's one of those things that like, I remember when on Mark's stream we watched the Hannah Montana movie. That is like a movie that I would love to see Mark just like rip apart in a stream. It's just so weird.
Alright, let's try this. There's a key in here somewhere. I know that much.
I don't think it's in this room.
No, according to the map, yeah, there's a chest in here.
No, you're up. Oh wait.
I'm right there.
There's also a chest
right
chest
the
down at the at the bottom.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how do I get to the one in here.
I think you have to move the blocks maybe in the right way.
Oh, I probably have to move them all inwards or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's something dumb.
Oh, geez, diagonals on this thing.
Are you sure there's a...
Well, there's the chime plays every time I come in here. Oh, well, you can't hear it.
No.
Okay, I killed everybody.
Oh, you have to defeat the imprisoned Pole's voice first and the Stalfos last.
Oh, so it's a specific order.
Yeah.
That's right, that's what the stone slab was trying to tell me.
And then the keys, and then the... Nope.
And then there's the bat right over here.
Yeah, that you have to kill that second.
Oh, kill it second. Okay.
Yeah, the Salfos should be last. Oh, who are you recording with, Mark?
Is he talking about his next episode? There we go, Nightmare
He
Key.
says depending on how long it goes, he might bounce out in an hour.
That's
Because he has
fine.
a recording to do.
We're gonna be calling it at night in about 45 minutes anyway. I want to probably get at least this dungeon done.
Josh, cool. I'm glad that worked out.
Oh, is Josh finally able to find time? I think he was
Yeah.
talking about that for a while.
I saw Josh at CEO Otaku. We didn't really get a chance to talk because he was like the other major streamer, so he was really busy. But it was cool seeing him because we've known each other for, I don't know,
Ever?
a while. Yeah, I was like back in the Fire Emblem days, so like a decade-ish. Oh, that stupid bottle thing.
Oh yeah, you gotta break him out of the bottle. Wait. Yeah, you can't hurt me.
This is also one of the few games where most of the bosses talk.
Stop taunting me.
Mark wants to know if you think Joe would want to record an episode.
You'd have to schedule with him. He's not free on on Tuesdays and Thursdays because he does his own stream then. I can ask him though. I'm sure he'd be interested. Crap. Such a large hitbox.
He also takes a heart every time he hits you.
Yeah, he does big damage, and there's no extra armor in this game if I recall.
He said, well, yeah, I figured. I just thought, since you know him better than I do, I'd ask you first.
Yeah, I think he'd be fine with doing that. I'll just, I mean, he's easier. It's easiest to hit him up on Twitter if you want to get a hold of him. I wonder if I can jump on the Goomba. Yes! That is just the greatest thing ever. No other Zelda... This is why it's the greatest Zelda game. No other Zelda game lets you jump on a Goomba's head. That's a fact. I guarantee you, if Ocarina of Time let me do that, greatest game ever. But nope, they dropped the ball.
What is Twitch Prime?
Twitch Prime is like a rewards program. If you have Amazon Prime, you link it to that, and you get all kinds of monthly goodies.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, if you have Amazon Prime through family, it will not work. So you'd have to pay the $10.99 a month for that. All right, let's try this again.
So if you already have Amazon Prime, it's like not an extra cost?
That's right. You just have to link it.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. I have it through my own account, so I might as well do that.
There we go. Oh, crap. Mwahaha. He looks like a clown more than he does a genie. Maybe I should not say clown at this point.
No.
But that's exactly what he looks like. That's right, before clowns were terrorizing schools and kids everywhere, they were terrorizing Link in a made-up island because of some freaky fish. Tripping on LSD.
Interesting.
What would that be?
Oh, the Twitch Prime thing. Is interesting. Newest hero, Tyrant was Priestess of Elune, her stone hero, and card back. Oh, this is kind of neat. I'll have to check that out later.
Wow, he really killed me there. That sucked. Let's get a heart. Oh, good old Chicago Fire Department is on its way, isn't it?
Yeah, and I live also like right near the hospital, so it sounds more ominous than it really is.
That was just awesome. No, Mark.
He looks.
I'm not as good. I'm
looks
not
like
as
an
good as
axe.
I should be for a guy who hasn't played a game in 25 years. And it's kind of funny. I know when I played this game a lot, I did die, or when I played this game a lot as a kid, I died a whole lot. But when I played Ocarina of Time, I never died. So go figure. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know I'm the one that sucks. You suck too, Mark. Alright, break the bottle and start. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah! Doing good so far. Now he flies around, tries to shoot me a fireball. Doot, 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 doot.
Kind of reminds me of Wizrobe.
He
He
doesn't
likes
remind me
to-
of him that much. Crap.
Oh, I just mean where he does the spinning thing and
Oh, where he just, like, looks like he's going all over the
reforms
place?
and all that. Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yay!
And I got my second piece. So, Crystal, how would you rate, like,
the conch.
from, what would you say is your least favorite Zelda game? Mm.
I don't want to say Twilight Princess because I feel like I liked Twilight. Maybe Ocarina of Time is only mostly because it's just I just feel like it's really overrated.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really connect to it all that much. I also feel like A Link to the Past is kind of overrated, but I mean I like Ocarina of Time. Okay. But that's probably the one that I like the least.
I I would have to say the one I like the least, of course, is Majora's Mask, but Twilight Princess probably is right up there with my least favorites because I just get so bored playing that game. It just does nothing for me. Aesthetically, the game looks great. Like the atmosphere of the dungeons and all that look great. The world and all that stuff, the light and the dark side. Wolf Link, in his weird-looking ways, and then you got Midna. All interesting character designs and all that. But it's just that after that, it's just does nothing for me. The story. Isn't interesting.
The story is okay. I think the story is okay. I actually wasn't a huge fan of pretty much anything that involved being Wolf Link. I think it was an interesting idea, but it didn't really do anything for me.
So, ranking wise, do you think you can rank your top 10 Zelda games, or you can rank them best to least?
Well, let me look at the list because that'll help me the most. Because there's some that I haven't played.
I don't think any of us
I've never
have
played Skyward Sword. I just still haven't played it. I don't have it. I mean, Link's Awakening is easily the top for me, followed by Wind Waker, followed by I would say Majora's Mask, and then
for the kiss,
maybe
I will not destroy her house.
And then maybe I think Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages would probably be tied. I really liked those. I liked the link, like how you could link the two games. I liked that a lot.
They go for a pretty penny now on eBay.
Yeah, I've heard that. I liked Spirit Tracks okay. Did I like it more than Legend of Zelda Adventure of Link? I don't even really remember Legend of Zelda or Adventure of Link. I think I liked them fine, but I guess I'd probably put Spirit Tracks above them because I actually remember Spirit Tracks.
What's the max
and then I'd probably put Link to the
Past? Do you remember?
Probably 30.
30 at the beginning, because I know you meet that demon that can upgrade how much you can hold.
Let me look that up for you real quick.
Because I think you can hold as many as maybe 60 by the end of the game. I'm not sure. He upgrades you a couple times if you meet him. Well, I can buy another one. It's not going to be lost.
Yeah. Find Link's Awakening.
10 bombs, 10 rubies. I'm not going to lose a whole lot of money from that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can hold plenty at the beginning. That's good.
Interesting.
What's that?
I can't. It didn't show up when I thought it was gonna show up.
Oh, okay.
Also, I just pre-ordered Pokemon Sun.
Yeah, I need to get on that.
Nintendo is giving out 4 Pokemon this month.
Oh, okay. Which 4 are they? I haven't logged on to get any of them really.
I know Darkrai is one of them, but you can't get it if you already got it earlier. I got a friend of mine was like, hey, by the way, this is happening, and I was like, oh. Totally slipped my mind that it was already October. Keldeo, you can get that through Mystery Gift to Darkrai, and Hoopa, you have codes, and Volcanion, you get from GameStop or EB Games.
42 rubies? I don't got it. I forget what she does, what she offers. Crazy Tracy.
Oh, yeah. What does she offer? I don't remember.
I do know, I think in the graveyard you meet the ghost. And then he
Yep,
traveled to
there's
his
a-
old house, and then you take him to his grave.
Yeah, in the manga, they have that little side quest in there.
Hmm.
Um,
So, like, did they go into the into any more depth in regards to who the ghost is and all that stuff, or did they just
yeah,
leave it at
he's like the ghost of a warrior that I think had tried to wake up the windfish before, or something like that.
that? Oh, so he might is he
Or
like
maybe he had just fought off the moblins. I don't remember. But he died like in the heat of battle or something. So he gives you a sword when you take him back to his house. I don't think you actually take him to his grave. You take him to his house in the manga. I kind of like skimmed through the manga a while back, so I don't know if I remember all of it completely correctly. But
yeah? If I from what I remember, you oh crap. From what I remember, or actually, no. Actually, what I wanted to ask is if he died, if he's another hero who died trying to wake the windfish, does that make him a real person, or is he another person in the dream?
let me see if I can remember if I mean, the Link's Awakening manga isn't canon. But
Oh, it's not
he, no, but he's some ghost named like Nakura or something like that. It says it saves Link's life by possessing him during his fight against Karuna and gives him a more powerful sword after he takes it to its house. So
Interesting.
Karuna being like the he's a non-canon, but he's like the lead pig warrior moblin guy.
I forget. You need the boots to smash those, correct?
Yes, I think so.
And there's the bee. I need the a stick
Death
to
to
get
the
that
Sun
down.
Traders.
Or no, I don't know. I give that to somebody. I think the bear. Or I forget who I give the honeycomb to, but I get something in return. And I think I get that down by ramming the tree with the boots.
I also like Pokemon Moon, but I can only get one of them, so I think Ryan's probably gonna get Pokemon Moon. I want the one with the kitty on it.
I don't know which one I'm going to get first. I think I'll probably just get Sun, because I usually get, like, whichever one has, like, the coolest looking creature on the top. Like, when I got XY, I got Y. Just because Yaddle looked pretty freaking awesome.
I like the bat thing though too. I haven't memorized any of their names, but
Alright, I think I'm near
for the
something.
new one yet.
Kennel at Castle. Okay, I think that's level 3, but who's here? Oh.
Frog guy.
Salutations! He used to live in the castle, okay. I may be able to help you. Let's make a deal.
Do you want to play a game?
Smashing! Now I'm suddenly envisioning this guy with a British accent. Jolly good. Now get a shovel and... Yeah, that's actually another thing I'm glad I got. I knew I was going to need the shovel eventually. And up we go. That's right, that's the key to that dungeon right there, but how do I get into the, castle? Son of a bitch.
There's like a hole you fall through, I think. Maybe.
Nope,
I
not
don't
that
think
hole.
so.
It's definitely not that hole.
It's like it has like steps around or steps leading up to it or something. Maybe it's across the
I think
pond.
I don't remember this. Okay, yeah, can't swim till. Oh well, I gotta go dig in here anyway.
You can, well, you can also, jump, I think. I don't think you can jump across screens, so maybe I'm wrong.
No, I'm trying to see if I can walk between. Nope, I guess I can't. I suck.
You should be able to jump across the water, though.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I
maybe?
guess I misjudged the distance.
Maybe. I mean, I could be totally wrong and you could die. But
And here's the castle up here, I believe, or no? Wow, that sucked. Let's see, where does that return me? Okay, right here.
so Crypto Trails, I imagine you are getting Moon.
There I am going, playing with the analog stick again. I'm trying to think. I got the bananas. I have to find the monkeys. I think the monkeys are the ones that help me get into the castle. As weird as that sounds, I need the help of the monkey to get in the castle. Now I gotta find Curious George. Let's see here. I'm trying to think, where is the castle supposed to be? I'm sure it's probably in one of these, like, block areas right here to my right where I can't go any further. Or it's probably up ahead.
I googled it and it says from the shop in Mabe Village, walk to the right 2 screens and you'll find a strange looking portal.
Oh, that thing. That portal that sends you nowhere. Unless you find the other ones.
The warp portal, walk down 2 screens and you'll find the dungeon. We don't have the key, instead walk down. Oh wait, sorry. We did all that already.
You just made me walk in a circle.
From Richard's house, walk right a screen, up 3 screens.
Oh, that jump didn't work. Let's see if I can do that angle again. Almost got it. Nah, I can't do it. I'm sitting here trying to do stuff that I'm not capable of doing. Because I'm not good enough. Alright, so you said from the prince's house, what?
From the prince's house, walk right a screen and then up 3 screens. Yay, hearts.
Heart's alive.
1, 2, 3. Right a screen, and then up 2 more screens.
Oh, that easy to get to the castle, huh?
And then right a screen. And then I think you can probably figure it out from there and go up again.
There we go. And which side is the monk? Where's the monkey at?
Probably right again.
Here, monkey, 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 monkey. There he is. Give to Kiki.
You can get a if you were playing DX, you could get a picture taken there. The photographer comes up and Richard just like shows up and it takes the picture with you.
And the stick. Okay, so I used the stick to take down the honey. And I'm trying to remember where in the courtyard is the leaf buried.
Oh,
Where's the secret entrance?
there's grab the stick, head up a screen, walk up 2 screens, left a screen, you'll find a lone bush, slash at it with your sword, reveal a staircase, head down. You just did that. Lock left a screen, you'll find a dark nut.
So walk left.
Yep.
Go around the castle.
So that guy. I'll find where did that go? Defeat it, and then you'll notice there's a crow perched on the top of a nearby tree. So maybe it's this one. He won't move unless you pick up one of the nearby stones. And then he comes at you. Like a bro.
Is that it?
Yeah, you have to, defeat that crow. And then he'll give you the first one.
Oh wow, he flies out.
You have to charge it. You're probably gonna have to charge up your sword. There you go.
We go.
And then
Wait, how many do I have? There's
you have 1.
one left.
And then you go down. No, you have 4 left. And then you go down a screen and right a screen to get to the castle entrance. And before you enter the castle, walk right a screen and up a screen. You'll encounter a mad bomber.
Oh, that guy. That'll be fun.
But that you have to backtrack a little to get there, I think.
Probably. Oh, open up the gate so it's easy to leave now.
That's good.
There's that guy.
That guy.
It's that guy. Why does it have to be that guy? Couldn't it be this guy?
Be any guy. It's a douche. Yay!
It's all right.
So now you have 2.
Yep. So how many is there? 3? Or 4 or less?
5.
5. Okay.
So yeah, now you gotta go find.
Supposed to dig for, I believe, right?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so. One of them is where those 6 holes are. You have to defeat that guy that's throwing bombs out of them. And then there's another one. Oh, I think you might have passed it already. There's like 2 dark nuts and a Zol and one of those bouncy things.
I got an idea.
Yes.
There he is.
Peace.
Yep. See ya. 2 more to go. Almost got stabbed in the ass. Nothing more. That would be nothing. That would be incredibly embarrassing.
So I think if you go left and then down, I think there's one in that screen. Yeah, this screen.
There it is.
Yep, there you
Now
go.
I just got to dig that one up, and that's it.
The bomber guy.
Yeah. Well, not dig it up. Yeah, you're right. Don't know why that's stuck in my head. Digging. Oops. I forgot in this game too. You can also hurt yourself with the bombs.
Yep. So he's on the right. And then up.
That sucked. That's not fair. That like when I plant a bomb, I have a chance to walk away. When somebody throws it, it goes off like right away. Jesus.
I think one more, maybe?
Alright. Sweet.
Yep, now you have them all.
Alright, I guess we're gonna have to call it quits once I get to the prince and get the key, so technically I've made it to the 3rd dungeon.
Yep.
I was thinking we might get to the 4th, but, you know, we kind of didn't remember anything when we started playing.
Yeah, I remembered a lot less than I thought I would.
So in hindsight, in terms of Zelda games, this is probably our favorite on the list of all of them. It just has so many things going for it that, you know, make it so memorable. I mean, outside of just, you know, the random power-ups, all the great music, all the cameos by Nintendo characters, the fact that it's also a oh yeah, I gotta get the key this way. But the really unique puzzles that are designed in the dungeons, it's just an overall great package.
And I think also, just plot-wise, like, again, for me it was like the first time that I ever had to consider, like, what I was doing as the hero. Because in a lot of games it's like, alright, you gotta go, you know, defeat this guy, and he's a bad guy, and all this other stuff. And while you're clearly doing, like, the thing that you need to do, there is that hesitation there, that you get to near, you know, after a while with the game. But, and I always thought that was an interesting, just an interesting plot element, that there is this kind of sense that, you know, maybe Link is questioning what he should be doing. And in the manga, he definitely questions,
and then you have other people like the owl coming in and telling him it's not real.
Yeah, and it's just, you know, he's trying to figure out, like, he's like, I'm really attached to these people, but I need to go home. And, you know, there is a point, at least in the, at least in the manga, where he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay here. I'm just gonna...
You're gonna have kids with Marin, and...
Yeah.
Then once you decide to wake up the Windfish, everything disappears. Link's the baby daddy.
And it's just like... Well, and it's just like, there's also this, this part where he's like, you know what? Marin, we're gonna escape together. And, like, she obviously doesn't know what's going on. And so she just thinks it's fine. So they actually get on a boat and they're gonna go explore the world because she says like, or he invites her at one point, you know, before he knows about everything and is like, you know, do you want to travel with me? Do you want to go see the world? Because that's something that she says, you know, in the game too. That there you go, dig. But she, you know, she's like, I really want to go see the world. I want to explore the world, and if I could, I'd be a seagull, kind of a thing. And you know, he invites her to go with him, and is like, you know, we could go together if you wanted.
Yeah, that was actually a very touching scene. It happens like late in the game. You actually find Marin on the beach and you sit with her, and she asks you crazy questions, and they look at the seagulls and all that stuff. It was a touching moment, and it was actually, I think, before the story, you know, revealed what happens to the island and its inhabitants and all that stuff. And I don't think I've ever really. I mean, at the time, my 13, 14-year-old mom was just trying to wrap around the idea of like, wow, this is like probably the first really deep game I've ever played. And I just wasn't sure how to handle it at the time. I was just like, Jesus Christ, it's depressing.
Yeah, when they tell you, like, the first thing I think is, oh, they're lying, you know, because it's a nightmare, I think, that tells you.
Yeah. Oh no, the nightmares, you know, were trying to convince you to not follow through with waking fish.
And you're like, yeah, and they're just like, you know, this is what's gonna happen, and you're like, I was like, no, they're lying, and then it's like, no, actually, that's what's gonna happen. And I did. I had to sit down. I was like, I had to set the game down for a minute, and I was like, do I really want to finish this game? Or, you know, I felt that same tug that I imagine Link would feel if we had more of an insight into his mental state in the game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, eventually, you know, in later Zelda games, they give him some more reaction-based, you know, animations and emotions and all that fun stuff, but it doesn't seem to, like, you know, in the Zelda franchise, it's always usually been Link was just an empty shell, an extension of who you want him to be and all that stuff, so, like, how you feel is probably how he is actually feeling in regards to, like, certain events that are going through.
And also, Link is an embodiment of courage, so...
Oh, I did it the wrong way.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You know, Link is an embodiment of courage, and so, you know, the way that he's kind of characterized is, oh, this is what I need to do? Okay, then I'm going to do that.
Yep, he's the balance to the whole Triforce thing. You have power, you have wisdom, but you can't have either without courage. I guess that's how it goes.
Well, actually, they all kind of, you know, I have read some, you know, there's a book, actually, Philosophy and the Legend of Zelda, and it's okay. It's not, like, the best book in the world, but one of the authors actually makes the argument that any one of the three like, if you have too much of any one of the three, then that's a bad thing, right? If you have courage but no wisdom, you're going to do a lot of stupid stuff. If you have courage and no power, you're not going to get anything done. You know, if you have power but no courage, if you have power but no wisdom, etc. And having just wisdom isn't necessarily the best thing either.
No. All right, so I guess we're gonna call it a night there. I've made it to the 3rd dungeon after dying. You know what? How many times did I die? How many times did I die? I have to know. 9 times. Not bad. I think I had more than that when I was making my way to the 4th dungeon, 3rd dungeon, when I originally played this game. But, so, hey, Crystal, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Game Jam. Maybe next time...
No problem.
We could probably continue our adventures next time, or we could play something else, but...
Yeah, that would be really fun. I haven't beaten this game in a while. I haven't watched anybody beat it in a while, so it'd be good to revisit all of that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Your knowledge of the the Zelda lore is really good. I mean, there's those, I forget the name of that the main Zelda website out there. I forget what it's called.
Would it be Zelda Dungeon?
Not Zelda Dungeon. Crap. Why is it off? Let's see if I can find it. It's not Zelda Zelda Informer is the one I know.
Oh, Zelda Informer. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably one of the more almost an official kind of like website for fan-run gamings. But like in terms of lore, I guess the dungeon is the good place to go.
Zelda Dungeon, I think, has a lot of the like walkthroughs, and it has some of the lore. And sometimes they'll post about like, somebody found some evidence that like Link's Awakening was supposed to be a co-op game initially. Stuff like that. So sometimes they post, those kinds of things. Zelda Informer does a lot of the same thing. They also post a lot of previews for like, Breath of the Wild. There's been some gameplay videos and stuff that have been posted. And they also talk about they also showcase a lot of products. So like, they're actually releasing the manga in these, collections. So there's I think 9 volumes that they're releasing it in sets of 3, so like you'll have one book but it has 3 games in it or something like that. I can't quite remember. But so they like have a lot of that, or like if somebody made a cool Zelda lamp or whatever, they like to showcase a lot of that.
Okay, so just to move on, we're gonna have the next Game Jam. It'll be October 13th. 9 p.m. is the starting time. I'm trying to get these to be on a regular date, but I mean, like with you and with Jerry, I mean, you guys have stuff, and I can work around with you guys, for that. So everyone else, for the next 4 days, for the next 4 weeks, I do have like them all being on a Thursday, which is good. So next week we're going to be playing the first Yeast game. I'm going to be playing the re-release on the PC actually. I'm going to have Lance, a friend of mine who I've known for like the last 10 years. He's a big fan of the Yeast series, and he's going to help me beat the first game. In fact, he thinks with his help, I can beat the first game in 2 hours. So it's we're gonna see if we can make that happen. I mean, if anything, with as bad as I was sucking, and there he is right now. There's Lance in the chat, yeah. Yeast fanatic. With as bad as I was right now tonight, I mean. It might take a little more than 2 hours, but heck, I might even make it a. It's rust. I'll just say it's rust.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, I sucked at this game. Let's just put it that way. And Mark's got his monkey with the bubble pipe. He's happy. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Crystal, for joining me tonight. Hopefully in the future we can do this again.
Yeah, if any of you guys ever want to keep in contact, go to Online Technologies Lab on Facebook and like that page, or you can follow me on Twitter, which should be up on the screen. My Skype thing is in the way. Yep. So DHGF Crystal, or you can also find me at crystalns.com.
All right, and thank you. So be sure to check out my website, gamingvisionnetwork.net .com for more information about future podcasts, future shows and stuff like that. Next one, like I said, is next week on the 13th, and then we got our next GVN live show, which is on the 17th at 9 p.m. Eastern as well. And if actually we're doing something kind of different this time, in this month, there's 3 GVN live shows, so I'm letting everybody else have a turn at the wheel. They're going to be driving the bus. Last week we had Keith. He was the first host. Next week it's going to be next show it's going to be Emily who's going to be running things, and then Mark is going to be taking the reins on Halloween. So you can only imagine he's going to have a lot of fun with that. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and you have yourself a good evening.
Thanks for having me.